I'm gonna let it flow. I'm not gonna worry about too much. And then either somebody shows up or they don't. I guess that's the point. What I've been thinking about, I'm gonna read something from this while we're waiting on somebody. Maybe that way if you come in, you might see me reading something. I don't know. Well, this is a good one. Let's see what this one's. Let's go here, buddies. Dropping the story from Living a Life Awareness, Daily Meditations on the Toltec Path. Perhaps you've played the game in which you watch people in a public place, restaurant, or other setting and make up stories about who they are, what they're doing, what their backstory could be. While this game can be amusing, the problem is that most of us live out a real life version of this almost constantly. We all have an innate need to describe what is happening before us. When we meet or interact with someone, we project a story onto him or her based on how we look at the world or what our particular belief system is. All of these little stories are ultimately assumptions, and they cloud our ability to see things as they truly are, free from our attachments. When we meet or interact with someone, we project a story onto him or her based on how we look at the world or what our particular belief system is. And I agree with that. Now, the practice would be here at the bottom here. I do know someone is trying to, we won't say it, but I do understand that someone has been trying to observe the live stream. Now, whether they've popped in and just decided I'm boring and left is beyond me. Because until someone shows up and it seems to have an actual connection where I see the number there, or sometimes it can be at 0, and here I am talking about it, but yet someone be chatting in the chat. So until I see someone, maybe say, hey, what's up? I'll just keep on, keep on trying to be easygoing as much as I can be. Here's your practice from this dropping the story, because we were talking about when we meet a new person, you're projecting a story onto him or her based on your own belief system, based on your, how you look at the world. So your practice for this meditation would be, when you see or interact with people today, become aware of the little assumptions you make about them. Notice how these judgments are habitual. Then try to simply watch people without any judgment or backstory. When a judgment or label comes, notice it for what it is. And remember that you don't have to believe it. That's the fantastic thing about the 5 agreements that this is based on. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions, and always do your best. And on that 4th one, know your best changes from moment to moment. My best a few days ago was not as good as it is today, but I did the best I could. Now, the 5th agreement is be skeptical, but learn to listen. To understand that most people are talking from their point of view. Almost everybody is. They're not talking from your point of view, they're talking from theirs. And we have to realize that everybody's telling their own story, and everybody's playing their own main character in their own story. So when you encounter other people, you're a secondary character in their story. Just like I'm a secondary character in yours, and you are mine. But, anyway, I'm just carrying on because I do feel better. Or, I don't feel bad. I didn't feel bad earlier. I've had a hard time kind of just getting motivated, and I have that hard time anyway. But the coldness kind of makes it a little harder, But I'm going to go ahead, and what we'll do